Welcome everyone, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening on a happy Friday everyone. Happy Friday time. Hope you're having an amazing time for the rest of the week. And a good trading day as expected. Let's just go ahead and share this with our community members. Right, let's just go ahead and share the materials with our community members out here. There you go. We are going to do 2 instant funding giveaways today, guys. 99.24 for Nasdaq. We're going to talk about it, we're going to trade, and of course, present you many other details. Let me organize the giveaways. $50K. Instant funding giveaways. Let me adjust the numbers. Two giveaways. You have to be here for the giveaway. You have to be on the live stream. This is the place it's going to be organized. So you have to be part of our giveaway. Also, make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and be part of our Discord community. You gotta join Discord. Good morning, everyone. Have a look into the interesting markets out here. 15-minute Nasdaq could give us a breakout. Take a look into that, guys. Let's see the opens. We're trading above monthly, daily, weekly, so we're looking great from that point. Then daily VWAP, we're just reacting on that. This is a long opportunity here. This is a long opportunity for me, guys.
Order filled.
That I'd like to monetize.
Order filled.
All the way into bigger profits. Have a look into that, fellas. A very interesting scenario here. Finding support from the daily VWAP right below the trending line that is acting as a resistance, possibly breaking out of it here, which is something that I'm expecting. That's why I'm trading it. This is why I got into a long here for the breakout of the trend. Make sure to like the video, guys. Appreciate it. The Discord link is right there for the Discord. Speaking about targets, well, 15-minute obviously is not ideal for day trading, but going around day trading context, the Trending line is going to look like this for the most accurate numbers. And 59 level is a pretty significant resistance we had here in the past couple of hours. So we're actually trading above the 200 EMA. We're trading basically above the daily VWAP with the ability to break out right now of a downtrending resistance line. I'd like to see how does the weekly looks. Weekly VWAP is traded much lower. It's around the 600s. So we don't have anything in common with that. This is an amazing target, I guess, in terms of we have much bigger resistance around 60s. My target is for 947. That's pretty satisfying. We're gonna set the stop loss on my entry. This is 5 micros. And it's a copy traded account, so it is having an excellent perspective for a continuation, especially into the 60s. Keep in mind, we have for today unemployment rate, non-farm employment change as well. So we got that very soon in about 20 minutes, which will move the markets. I'm gonna long this one on my Ticktick trading account as well, guys.
Order filled.
Which is no, we're trading the micros. We're not trading the minis. We're trading the minis, sorry. I got confused between the minis and micros, but we're trading the minis, not the micros. Exactly. That's right. And Q wants to go much higher. So I have to be prepared to allow the market sufficient room. Good morning, buddy. KG, I'm not sure why are you getting that Discord not working message. We are having people joining Discord every day constantly, so that's pretty weird. I'm gonna move my stop loss a little bit lower here. Good job. Pretty odd some of you are not able to join Discord. Should function without problems. We've got 10 points here, basically grabbing the liquidity from the ones that went for the breakout and then put together a stop loss on the entry. So we have a nice choice here of bouncing from this level. We've got our wheel that we're going to utilize for the giveaway. It's going to be a little different than usual. We're going to utilize a wheel of numbers. It's going to be very exciting. Today we've got 2 giveaways, both instant funding. Adding a little more to this. This is quite interesting in the way it's situated. Also on the other side as well. Adding a little more. We don't need 1,900s. We are happy around 1,500s. Right, so 943 for my target is sufficient. Welcome guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening for some of you. We are trading the Happy Friday around 20,000. Which is a psychological barrier that I don't think it's going to remain untapped today. We're very close to that. And indeed, last time we have seen, yesterday especially, a significant retracement from there for the day trading aspect. But then the comeback was quite quick. We pushed back into the 20,000s. We'll see some chopping going around at this level, which is the way usually it happens around big psychological levels. We're doing right now trades on copy trading. So we're basically trading right now 4 different accounts, 2 on Tap 1 Futures and 2 on Ticktick Trader, but we totally have 6. I'm just looking for seeing some liquidity grabbed above the trending line. It would be sufficient for me even in the way we have seen that earlier, right? So exactly in this reversed triangle. That would be sufficient for my take profit. We have it on 43. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome from Brazil.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Oh, it's been a great day. Thank you, buddy. I've been going today swimming. I had a good swimming session today. And I've been relaxing basically from the morning. Usually I do sports regularly. And the majority of that is playing tennis. So... great. Now, what's the difference between a mini and a micro contract? There is actually a big difference, because a mini contract, each point of the NQ index, basically the differences between are the values of each lot towards the points, right? So each point of movement for a mini on Nasdaq is $20. Micro means 10 times less. It's just $2 each point per contract. If you have 2 contracts, you multiply with 2. If you have 3 contracts open, you multiply with 3. If you got a crazy 9 contracts like I've got right now, you multiply times 9. So in this case scenario, each point movement is $180. We're trading the minis. Those wicks in the high are not looking too enjoyable, guys. Those rejections that we have seen here on the 1 minute, the way they're constructed, they are not looking that enjoyable to me. Yet the way we're sitting around this resistance level here is really attractive. And I'm definitely not asking a greedy type of a trade here, just going for the liquidity, which is, even if it's tending for a reversal, a justified move. You're welcome, buddy. This is usually the difference. Hey, Zil from Finland. Hope you're having a great time and a great weather. Hope you get some sun these days. With the spring, with the summer. Come on. We got 6 points here, and we touched the target of the day. In the first trade. 1,500. We don't need to make more for the consistency. It's sufficient. Look at that. We're holding above the 200 EMA. We've been reacting on a daily VWAP, and we're trying to sort of a way fight back against this resistance trending line. Come on, just a little. Just a little. Keep pushing. Good morning, guys. Rains and rains. So you got great conditions for swimming. You have sufficient resources then. Natural resources. We touched the target, guys. 1,504. Here as well, we might get to the 48. I'm going to sell some of the contracts, not going to sit on 11 contracts. Right, I'm going to put a break even, but we're going to go with a round of fireworks for that trade, guys. We got to do it. We touched the target. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we touched the target on Tap 1 futures, 1,504. This is copy traded, by the way.
Order filled.
This is looking interesting here, guys. Going for the highs here on the 58. Playing it very, very tight, as you can see. There's decent weather, usually sunny times out here. In terms of the price action, I'm trading on 1 minute, but I also use for the technicals 5 minute, 15 minutes on trading view. The execution is done on the 1 minute. Before, usually we start a stream, and even sometimes during the stream, I take a look at the daily, at the 4 hours. So I like to see what's happening on the HTF timeframes. So I want to get informed and be familiar with the concept that we're in the markets, and then dive into micro timeframes during the execution times. We're playing it very, very tight near to the top here. Gonna
Order
sell
filled.
something. We secured $400 here. But we could rip to the 55 right now in a second, guys. This is that kind of a candle. We also have the news coming out in 3 minutes. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. 3 minutes to go. And we've got the non-farm payrolls. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to like the video. We actually have the giveaways today. Instant funding, 2 accounts we're going to give out.
Filled.
We're going to do 2 different giveaways. All right, so we broke even on that. It was kind of obvious. Pretty obvious when you have such tight stop loss. Yet it's very important we made our target here. And now I'd like to see the way we're going to trade the news. On Ticktick Trader, you can do micro scalping, you can do DCA, you can trade your news, you can trade whatever and in any form you want. And that's quite exciting. By the way, on Tab 1 futures, it is 55% discount. Not just 50. If you use my code, it's 55. There is an extra 5% discount I have negotiated with them to offer you. Right, so the general discount is 50, but you guys have it a coupon Scramble 55. Thinking about the volatility that kicks in very, very soon. Less than 2 minutes to go. Non-farm employment change, changing the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry, speaks about the economy quite a lot. Look at the previous 228,000, and then now the expected and the forecast is 138,000, guys. Means the reality of a slower and slower economy from multiple standpoints, which is why there is fight going for the rate cuts. Good morning, everyone. Less than a minute to go. Ten seconds to go. Volatility is gonna fly. Be careful, everyone. Have a look into that. Watch out. Watch out. Oh. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this pump, guys. Watch out. They are pending 177,000, much higher than expected. This is the way it translates, and this is how the markets are considering it, guys. Wow, look at this. This is very strong. Huge. I mean, if you're in a trade and you're not using a take profit, this is gonna mess your consistency big time. You're making too much money. So with the prop firms, that is not really comfortable. Look at this candle, guys. This is crazy. And there is no rejection coming in that candle of the 1 minute, guys. We've closed it like that, so we've been holding to 60 seconds for such move, which is, as you already know, very rarely like this. I mean, usually it pumps, but then it dumps back straight away, and the whole wick remains to the upside, the whole shadow. The body of the candlestick, in very rare occasions, it's closing on full. Keep that in mind for today's price action. I think there's a lot of the people also shorting the 20,000 levels. So let's see the 15 minute. I think we're going for the highs here, 20,000, 123s, 127. What is it? Whatever, we are going for that. How do you turn on the candle timings on the Project X? Let me share with you. So you have here on the top right corner, you have that settings logo. You want to click on that settings logo. Let me just clear my... There you go. So you want to click on that. And then you want to go to scales. And then you have the price scale. You want to scroll to the price scale and then count down to bar close. You want to consider that. And then hit the OK. You're going to be good to go. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Bitcoin is very close to 97 grand with a possibility of another explosion today.
Order filled.
Testing out along here all the way back into the wick, half of the wick. Let me see if that holds. I mean, shorting here sounds too easy to be true, right?
Order filled.
Let's see if we can play the liquidity to the upside. This was 110 points movement. Putting the stop loss to my entry, I think, at this rate, I'm fine doing that. We're playing it tight, but we have to play tight. It's not the best quality entry in the highs here. It's more of a scalp with the risk, of course, seeing much lower levels in case they would like to grab some of that imbalance movement we did on the opening. With 3 contracts you're not playing, when you have a chance to secure and eliminate the risks. 3 minis.
Order filled.
Added a little more to this, guys. Added a little more. And we're moving to the upside. Added at the perfect time. Exactly in the current candle, and moved the stop loss right below. So I'm gonna sell 2 contracts right there. We've got $1,000 secured. Totally.
Order filled.
And it has been touched on the take profit. 1,965, fellas. Celebration time. Even with giveaways. There you go. Back-to-back good trades. Monetizing the near to the end ending retracement we had here. Retracement ended near to the impulse move. So it's kind of clear to at least get back into half of the wick that you have generated. If you're pushing higher, that's pretty much on a different time. But as a liquidity game, even if it's bearish, it does this, right? It just brings it back here and then take it down if it's bearish. If it's not bearish, you don't care. You pretty much got into your profit. You're fine with that. Great trades for today. This is copy traded too. And look at the 15-minute candle we have here. Are we going to get a round of growth like we've got here? Take a look at that. This is pretty important, guys. We've got 400 points at that time. Great job. So we have to trade the other accounts as well. I'm going to trade all the 6. We've got 4 out of 4 in profit. Top 1 futures is at 1500s, which is sufficient. Have a look into the performance stats. 2 days that are like that. Three more days like this, and we're good to go for the payout. Beautiful numbers. We made sufficient on this account. We're gonna trade the one that's solo. And the same story happens on the top one. We're gonna trade the one that's solo too. Usually I always start off with a copy traded from Ticktick, the copy traded from the top one, and then I end up trading the solo. I'm also thinking about having all the 3 accounts under copy trading conditions. We're gonna test that out as well. Could really be functional. So I'm gonna pin my Discord in the chat. I'm gonna share with you my Discord, everyone. Make sure to join. We're having our giveaway. Hey, such rejection appearing here on 15 minute in the way it has constructed, it do not means any significant danger. I would be careful with this red line appearing in the highs. 20,000, 249, 250s. This is 12 months VWAP, right? So that's a big level and a big time. That's a great target, by the way, for today. 20,000, 250s. Let me go ahead and create a pool. Are we touching 20,000, 250s today? What do you guys think about? Let me ask you in the pool. There's trend breakout as well, means a lot. We were considering that as useful. We broke above the golden pocket too, so think about if the market comes into the 20,000s, we could see this structure high reacting in our favor like this. This is possible, of course. At the same time, without a proper structure, trading here in the highs is definitely not easy. It's kind of having the feeling of FOMO, which is part of the greed. And that should be totally avoided. Thank you guys, by the way, for joining. Appreciate it. All over the place, including top 1 futures. 55% discount with the code SCRAMBO. And free add-on anytime payout. Crazy. Yep. "15-minute has closed without seeing any significant denial of the whole pump we had, and it was plenty of time for that. So that clearly portrays the fact that it is not anywhere near to be in a dangerous spot here for a continuation. Crypto space would love to see a bullish Friday from the stocks. It's going to help the cryptos even during the weekend to have a strong session of pump and movement, especially with the altcoins. That's very interesting, guys. We got some beautiful numbers out here. I think the movement has been generated across the board by the non-farm employment change, which is much higher than expected. At some point, the market is starting to fear economy weakness in a aggressive manner. Without rate cuts and other adjustments, you'll get people panicking. With all the news, with all the details, and discussions on the tariffs possibly leading into recessions, I don't know about it. Of course, it's not really possible for us that we're not directly connected to the deep side of the numbers of the economy. And of course the intentions as well from the presidents and the political side, where we're not pretty much connected to that in a direct way. And we are never connected to their intentions. We only get part of the speeches, and then even sometimes we see the actions are different than the speeches. So it's hard to have a proper analytics on the subject. We can have a bunch of speculation from both sides, but that is not bringing too much on the table. Hunting for a breakout here. The strength is continuously participating to take the markets higher, which is why I said that red line right there, 12 months VWAP, 249, could get hunted, could actually get touched. So too much speculation is not going to help anyone, especially when you, as a financial person, you have to make decisions. And if there's too much speculation in your mental environment, then you're not going to be able to be lucid and pretty much accurate in your decisions. So it's very interesting, because from a certain point, the quantity of information that you are discovering, researching, is no longer in your helpful advantage. It starts acting against you. So this is very difficult. It's something that I've seen across the years. The moment I should pretty much consider a sufficient quantity of information that I have to make a long-term decision on an investment. It's very hard to say what is the amount that is sufficient to make a long-term. We always have the tendency to collect more and more details in the hope to reduce the risks by eliminating the unknown and making better decisions. But at the same time, you can fall on the other side of the problem. Now, I'm using two different platforms of project X. So they're separated. They're total separated. They're also on different links. So the hosting is from different links. This is the way it works. We're holding very nicely on 15-minute, guys, but this is not easy to trade. This kind of slow grindings, you know, at some point they always do this. Even if it comes back and then runs, right? They do this first move at some point. They always grab this crazy liquidity for the need of taking away the overexposed. I have not discovered copy trading possibilities between Project X. There's no way between Tap 1 and Ticktick. But this is something this guys behind Project X could think about, to offer that service at no additional cost to connect all your accounts between firms that are utilizing Project X. That would be something this guy should think about. Maybe we suggest them. Maybe we suggest them to think about such development. Slow grinding markets, hiking. Not gonna be able to open up a good trade here. We don't have any setup that satisfies. Nvidia opening on 114, about to break out yesterday high. I don't think we're not gonna get a runner today, guys. I'm sorry. But we should see a strong runner. DXI is probably going to break below the news we got. Look at the massive rejection and the continuation down for the US dollar index. No good times. Possibly next week breaking below the structure we established right here on the 99. And then it's a big trouble. Gold is just simply reacting on the daily VWAP. We're going to talk about the S&P as well, which I think it's hunting the 660s, 670s today. Pretty much fine. Probably they share traders' information. Probably. There are rumors, and usually the companies are saying that they're utilizing this to generate a certain level of security and protection for the name of the good business. I mean, our job is to make money, trade correctly, become profitable traders for long term, and improve our lifestyle from financial perspective, right? If these guys will share their informations and will do whatever they want, we're not going to be able to stop them. So at least we should make money. We should definitely go ahead and make money. Again, looks like it wants to break even higher. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for some of you. Would love to see the 250s. I consider yes. But of course, this is not a financial or investment advice at all. This is a possible target right there, and the strength we have after the news, but also considering the way the DXI is suffering since that, we could see a correlation. That would be lovely, guys. That would be lovely. We're very close to the weekly high, which is around 125. We're very, very close to that, by the way. Look at that. It's just going. It's just going. Don't worry about it. We are constantly doing giveaways, and most of our giveaways are instant funding. Think about it. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Just go ahead, make money. They might share your information. I don't know about it, of course. None of us know in a 100% way, but at the same time, we care. Bringing home hard, cold cash and put it on the table, guys. That's what we care. So they're not going to be able to stop us by sharing the details of our trades. Beautiful times. Beautiful times. Crossing the 100s, another psychological point, but it seems like nothing matters here. Nothing matters. We've got 34 minutes before the opening. And this is madness. If this is the way the chart is looking before the opening, with such volatility, the whole thing is missing. Speaking Hungarian, igen. Igen means yes. Nem means no. Igen and nem. I mean, of course, they're sharing the informations most of the time for the illegal type of trading that happens, and it happens at a bit scale. It really happens at a bit scale. I mean, think about it. For those that are trying to do it, they have methods to generate money in a 100% manner. Right? So they have those methods. And the job of the company, of the prop firm, is to deny those guys, eliminate such actors, and make sure the company has the ability, through their methods, to pay out the responsible, correct, and honest traders. So we actually support such actions, and we should actually endorse. I've learned my English through the private school I was doing when I was young, and through business in real estate, and through general life of traveling, meeting with people, discussing, and of course enjoying. Enjoying. Through enjoyment. Through homeschooling. A lot through homeschooling. This is looking strong, guys. You're not going to be able to deny that. But the big party starts around 125. We got more and more people joining. I only speak my native language and the English. At the same time, I could say that I speak a few words of Italian, Spanish, probably understanding a little more of that, but that's kind of everything. Not really a fan of learning multiple languages. I'm more of a person towards numbers and business. So I've dedicated a significant part of my life towards these things. And sports. I've done a lot of sports. Brings joy and excitement. What's your method, bro? Trendlines. Just recently found your channel. Your funded next futures helped me a lot. I'm trading with trendings, indeed. Pivot points, demand zones, supplies. We're trading basically with the traditional VWAP. We're trading with EMAs. And the decision is being made by having a conjunction. We talked about the longs here. In that specific level, the reasons behind, I would make the decision to long. So we've longed it, we've made our money. It's very important, the price action as well, which is part of my decision, the 1 minute price action. So it's trending lines along with all the technical analysis that I'm usually doing. Definitely not overcomplicating or definitely not putting, all sorts of crazy indicators out there. Not a fan of those. They are more of a marketing kind of a thing and branding kind of a thing. That kind of trader that shows you 20 indicators with 25 screens. I only have a single screen. So that usually confuses people into considering the guy's professional because it has such equipment. Now, let me tell you something. The equipment will never trade for you. The indicators will never trade for you. And all the, all these external things will never trade for you. The more you have, and the more things you look at, the better you have to be to understand them. The more you need to know to understand them. And at the same time, the more it gets confusing. Exactly. That's beautiful, buddy. Indicators are having a low level of execution and confirmation from my standpoint. So they do work, but in very, very low confirmation rates, most of them. You got to use conjunction. You got to use 3-4 indicators, and then it's a mess. We traded today. We traded 1,965 during the stream. Everything we trade is on the stream, guys. We don't trade off stream. Everything is on the stream. We traded on the top 1 futures as well, 1,504. We've longed the markets right before the breakout, and we made maximum profit needed for this accounts to respect the consistency, which is why we don't trade this accounts right now. We're searching for an entry. I don't have an entry here in a such setup for the accounts that have not been traded. So we have 4 out of 4 profits. There are still 2 accounts that are left to be traded, which I'm going to trade. But keep in mind, we are doing 2 giveaways, 2 instant funding today. And this is madness. This is actually for the first time we're doing this. Thank you, by the way, for joining. I've discovered we're going to work around a wheel of numbers. I put 50 numbers, and we're going to turn the wheel around and play the numbers. You'll have to guess your number, fellas, a little later. It's going to be pretty exciting. Exactly, a low trades. So the trading conditions and the way we trade should be constantly adjusted along the way with our risk management. What we should know not to change and not to be dynamic at all is our psychology, our emotional side, our instinctual side. Some of you are not on Discord. If there is any serious reason for that, it's not an issue. But this is a wild market, guys. How am I supposed to long this? I gotta wait. I gotta wait for better days. Boxing corners. You kept saying number 10, boxing corners. You might get your number 10. No one knows. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Brings you the account, which is instant funded. Think about it. You get to the payout. You take that money. You buy more accounts. You bring them all to a payout. And in 6 months, you got $100,000. All starting from a giveaway. Think about it. That's a scenario, right? Yeah, I'm getting fancy right now. I used to write the numbers. And now we appeal to our technology. This is AI. How do you know your number? You will have to write your number down, and if your number comes out, you're good to go. You're the winner. You will have to write the number. But not now, everyone. You know the giveaways are later. Later, guys, not now. You're doing testings right now. You're doing a nice test right now. You are starting to throw numbers. So I've shared with you the place I'm going to do the giveaway. If you have any chance, you hack their website and you manage to go with the right numbers, guys. I give you the opportunity. That's the website, that's the place. You want to get into the system. Between 0 and 50. Are we going to get to that 250s? I mean, this is going to climb like this probably till the opening. And then we see 200 points down. Are you guys prepared for that? Make sure to like the video. We've got 33 likes. You got to bring those likes to 60, 70, 80. Make sure to hit the like, everyone. Yeah, we're doing 2 accounts today. Could be your lucky day. Look at the Nvidia opening very close to the high, 114. This is madness. This is total madness. %69% of you consider that we're going to 250s today. Big deal is gonna be next week if we successfully consolidate and trade above 20,000s. Think about it. And we could go for the yearly opening. Where is the yearly opening? Yearly open. 21,269. Right here. 21,269, the yearly opening. Pretty long way to go. We got to 50 likes, everyone. Let's take the number as high as possible. Good morning, everyone. Like, subscribe, whatever it has to be done. We're about to break out, everyone. Look at that. This is crazy. We are about to break out. There's 20 minutes to go before the opening. Opening could bring another 120 points and we're exactly into the yearly VWAP 250s. This is crazy. You have to be here for the giveaway. We're gonna play another game with the wheel, guessing the numbers and stuff like that. I'll explain you later, guys. Up into 140s already. $2. You only need that. It's not much, right? I'm doing daily pre-market analysis. We'll do at some point a video about it. Shivam, where did you qualify for a payout? Tab 1 futures? Oh, Phidias. You said about Phidias. Yep. You gotta test out instant funding as well. Speaking about Tab 1 and Ticktick Trader. Thank you guys for joining, appreciate it. We're right now more than 100 good boys out here. Boys and girls. Ready to push for 250s, gentlemen and ladies. What's happening? You gotta be here. You gotta be here on our Discord as well. Thank you, guys. Exactly. Most of the money is made by the way we position ourselves towards the emotions we get during the market. That's the way most of the money is made. For example, right now, I avoided longing in this whole thing, but I felt greedy, guys. I felt greedy, yet I controlled the greediness. There was a FOMO sentiment, and I had to control it. So I skipped making money. Sometimes you can make money by doing mistakes, and this was exactly that time. But most of the time you're not gonna make money by doing mistakes. And I would have considered in a such structure that is totally unnatural and organic. This is a miserable price action for me. Very difficult to be traded. You need a proper structure to trade. You cannot short this, you cannot long this. Even if you know it's going up, you cannot long it. If you're feeling FOMO and greedy about it, you cannot long it if you want to have a correct approach. But during a such time, if you would have done the mistake of addressing the emotional part and executing your emotional part during this time, it would have made you money. But like I said, on the long term, that's not going to make you money. These are exceptions. We opened another 15-minute candle, so we got right into the top. We actually broke above, and we haven't seen any significant selling pressure stepping into the markets. Real estate, I was taking care about a business that my family has. And I sold my part and I bought crypto back in 2014. Bought Bitcoin. It was a family business, and I gave up on my part and put it into the Bitcoin. That's the bread and butter today. "14 minutes to go till the opening. Unfortunately, there is not much trading going on during this minutes. We actually made some good money with the breakout, especially even prior to the breakout move, because I was not trading the news. Difficult to trade non-farm employment change on my 5 minis. Think about it. I was 5 minis, I was 9 minis, I was 11 minis. Like, that's crazy. With a single trade, you make your total profits for the day. That kind of style. A lot of the coins, and most of them are not going to be touched. They're not touched. They are on cold external wallets, on multiple wallets, put in many places, not only in my house. If my house is getting burned down or it's getting stolen, I don't want to lose all my cryptos, right? That's what I suggest everyone. When you have a sufficient amount of money, you consider decent amount of money or whatever, use multiple external wallets such as the Ledger wallets. And don't put all your legacy and fortune on a single wallet. Could get stolen, you could get attacked, you could get something like that. House could get burned or anything like this. And then you lose everything. Why not diversifying your wallets and diversifying the places you're going to put those wallets? You got to do that. I want to trade, but gotta wait a little more. Gotta wait a little more, usually. This morning you saw a video with his seed phrase on the screen. It was not inspired at all. Maybe he or she wanted to do a giveaway, donate that somehow. He appealed to a live stream for a nice donation. Bitcoin price predictions, well, very difficult to say, guys. It's really correlated with the economical and the political side more than the chart. More than the price action we could actually predict from the charts and from the technicals. I think it's correlated a lot with the economical system, with the political system as well. Depends a lot how does United States is going to endorse more and more a higher level of adoption. If they do that, Bitcoin can get above 200 grand easily and stay above for a long period of time. You know, it could stay above 6 digits, which means above 100,000 for a very long period of time. Fluctuate. Good night, good morning, good luck everyone. Take care, guys. We're still here, we're not going. Okie doke is going. He is part of a giveaway winner. He is part of a giveaway winner. We've got 2 for today, 2 instant funding. And 10 minutes to go for the US opening. You have to be here on the stream for the giveaway. First, you gotta like the video you're watching, be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and join my Discord. These are the first conditions, and then we pretty much talk about the other things as well very, very soon. Exactly. Centralized financing wants to use it. They're already using it. They're already investing into. They're already trying to control. It is. It is risky from that standpoint, of course. It is definitely not a safe haven or anything correlated with safety in any investments we do, guys. I mean, the risk of crazy spikes and dumps are right there and always there. It's just that they're not happening every other day. That doesn't mean the risk is not there. Not to be confused by the existence of the risk and the appearance of the action. Such actions are obviously not going to happen every other day. But we do get to see in the crypto space a bear market 70-80% retracement. 70-80% retracement. 80%. That's a lot. Altcoins are dumping even more most of the time. 40 points retracement here, but I think this is coordinated as well. I need a different price action movement. I'm waiting a little more. We had an amazing trading today. We have 4 out of 4. 2,000 on Ticktick Trader, 1,500 on Tap 1. We only have a name about a creator. I think they don't want to reveal the reality about it. How many numbers? I traded big contracts again. 114 for Nvidia. No. We're usually not banning. We just think in the past 2 months I've been just banning people that were scammers and actors using my name on Discord, right? So they're joining Discord and then changing that name into my name and then writing you private messages. Make sure to avoid these things, guys. Right, so any direct message, any calls you get on Discord from me, it's a scam. Exactly. This is what I most of the time do when I need to take Bitcoins short. You're correct. On the long term, I am bullish. But at some point, I think it's no longer going to continuously break all-time highs. So when we speak about the range of hundreds of thousands of dollars for a crypto, for one Bitcoin, I think that's going to be pretty much sufficient. I don't believe into the 1 million. Maybe because it's too far away, or maybe because simply I don't have the ability to see that far. Now, think about the amount of money that is going to be made even if the value is at 250, 300s. Very hard to be sustainable at that level with the selling pressure it's going to have. $200,000, it can definitely achieve that. 55% discount with no ending sale for the moment. They did not decide when the 55% discount with my code ends. They will tell me when, and I'll let you know, guys. I'm not buying anymore. I only bought once in 2014, and I do some swing trading, but I do swing trading with Ethereum and with the other cryptos. With altcoins, let's put it that way. Now, what is it for long term is just untouched, as in ledger wallets, and that's it, right? That was a scam, John. Exactly. You got lucky, only $1,000 to be scammed off. Others got scammed off more. No, I'm just joking. I don't know someone is falling these days for this kind of Discord scams. I think you guys are already used and very well informed about. So you're amongst the lucky persons of just 1,000. You gotta be happy about it, John. One minute to go for the opening, and I might have an opportunity. Look at the way they've been taking the price down. Very artificial, right? That's a good short from 119. %68% of you consider we're going to 250s today. Only 32 not. Here we go, guys. About to go on 10 seconds. Make sure you do not forget about our giveaway. And the opening bell right there. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? I'm gonna trade the other accounts. Back to 136 pretty quickly.
Order filled.
Back to the high pretty quickly. Trading the other account right now on Ticktick. There's not much craziness happening here.
Order filled.
We have longed the markets from here for a decent 40 points movement, 45 points. Come on. It is your time to shine. Let me put my stop loss to my entry. We're pretty happy about the move we got here. It's pretty consistent. And that would be a great target. I would take that 1,800 all the way. All the way into beautiful. That's some serious strength as continuous strength. If our 15 minute is not going to get denied, this is going to be pretty powerful. So I'm opening along here on the top 1 futures account
Order
as well.
filled.
We're long everywhere.
Order filled.
We got stopped out and break even on one of the accounts, and the other one is under the water. I'm gonna cut it away here. I'm gonna look for an entry below that. And I'm gonna search to
Order
short
filled.
this one with a liquidity grab below, guys. Shorting
Order
this one over
filled.
here as well. Can we just take that wick out? Look at this one. Come on.
Order filled.
Adding a little more. Back into the 65. Little scalp out here. This one almost touched the profit.
Order
Adding
filled.
a little more to this one too. Oops, that's too much.
Order filled.
Out. And out
Order
here
filled.
too. $1,585 profit. On the other side as well, we made a good profit. We brought the account. It was $900 down, and now it's 600 up. There you go. There you go, guys. Quickly jumping from a long into a short and monetizing that liquidity below. We're gonna do the giveaway very, very soon. Look at this move, possibly into the golden pocket on 20,000s. I wouldn't long it here. I was certainly not long it over here as we were trading on 30s, 40s. But consider 20,000s and even slightly below that. Thank you guys. We're gonna do the giveaway very, very soon. Six times, probably the 1,500, right? Totsi, probably trading with Totsi, that's 1,500, 1,600, probably that. So what's the median? About 200, 250, 250, 300. Probably around that. For a full-time job. $250 a month. Definitely not easy. Difficult times, but it's gonna increase. It's gonna increase. The thing is that it will take a lot of time. So you would think to short for a retest, but at the same time, the way we have been building bullish today is in a contradiction with such theory. So you just wait a little more. I mean, on Ticktick, we're not trading today anymore. We're going to secure and lock that profit. The leader account has 1,965, which is obviously copy traded. 2005, that's the follower account. And then the third account that we've got is 1,585 that we just traded earlier. So we made money today by longing and also from shorting. Ticktick is total profit. On Top 1 Futures, we've got total profit as well, especially with the copy traded accounts. We made 1,500, all that is needed. The follower has its own performance as well, followed, but then the third account too is on money. Yeah, I'm assuming the cost of life should be cheap. For those levels, it should be cheap. But the ability and the trading space is having a lot of traction. Because this is a space that allows people to pretty much make money in any economy, in any place in the world, in any situation. It allows you. It's just that it's difficult to be constantly and consistently profitable for the long term. It's a long way to get there. Satori, well, I'm considering for diversification. As you can see, I'm trading both. And I consider both have significant advantages. So there is no really favorite. Of course, with top one is a little easier to get to the payouts. Is a little easier, that's correct. But I'm suggesting to work around maxing out everything and go for the highest payout, for the max payouts all over the place. That's the best choice. Beautiful, guys. So we kind of touched the profits needed. I mean, this one with 592. Could think about forcing it here. But again, if I force it and I become emotional about a situation, I'm gonna revenge. So better not. We have everything on profit today. All the 6 accounts are sitting great. The trading was amazing. Yesterday, we had 5 out of 6, right? So we were doing nicely yesterday as well. And we're gonna go ahead and start the giveaway. Beautiful. Everyone, careful. Listen to me. The way we have to work it out. So the first thing you gotta do is make sure to like the video. You have to be subscribe to the YouTube channel and be up on my Discord. It should work. There are exceptions, but it should work. Good. The next thing is we are gonna do the wheel of numbers. You have to listen right now. You don't write anything right now. I'll tell you, chat, when you will have to start writing. I will tell you. Wait. Do not write anything. Great. So, you will have to think about a number. You will have to guess the number between 0 and 50, including 0 and 50. You'll have to, not now, I'll tell you when. You'll have to write the number in the chat. And then we run the wheel of numbers. You have to guess the number. Only the first one guessing the number is the winner. And only one number per person. Don't try to guess 5 numbers, 10 numbers, because only the first one you guess will be considered. Only one per person. Think about your number. I give you 5 seconds to think about your number. We are organizing the first giveaway for the 25,000 Tap 1 Futures account. Right, so I'm going to take that away from the screen. 25,000 Tap 1 Futures will be the first giveaway. Think about a number. Do not write. No. I mean, you know, people already started. I see people already started. This is, you know, usually I'm giving you the start, guys, usually, but you already started writing the numbers, right? So think about it. Usually I say start, usually I tell everyone start, but you guys are already starting to write the number. So let's just wait a little bit. Let's just wait a little. Don't write it right now. Don't write anything. Look at that, guys. Follow the instructions. You just have to wait a little bit because I'm going to tell you. Follow the instructions, exactly. I'm going to redo. We haven't started, but the excitement is very high. Wait, stop writing numbers, everyone. Stop writing numbers. Between 0 and 50, think about it. I give you 5 seconds, think about it. Only the first guy guessing it is gonna be the winner. The moment you see start now, you can go ahead and do it. Come on, guys, let's go. Start now. Only one per person between 0 and 50. Few more seconds and I'm gonna say the end. No numbers will be accepted below that. That's the end, guys. No numbers will be accepted below that. Now, we're gonna run the wheel and discover what is the number. And the number is 41. Now we have to see if there's anyone with 41. Let me see. Let me see if there is anyone. BLT is the first guy with 41. BLT. BLT is the first one. We are doing one more giveaway for the other account. Another one, BLT, is the winner. You have to reach out to me on Discord. Direct message me on Discord. This was the 25,000 instant funding Tap 1 Futures account. Now we're gonna do the Ticktick Trader 50,000. Only the first guy, Jenks. Only the first guy. Let me see. Did you wrote 41? Let me quickly verify that, but it's just the first guy. He was the first guy. You also have 41 correct, but you were not the first guy with a 41. BLT is the first one. So he's the winner. We're doing the new giveaway. Let me screenshot that, right? So I'm gonna have that for the chat and for everyone right there. Let me quickly screenshot it and organize it. Just give me a moment. Beautiful. So Think about a number, guys. We're gonna shuffle. We're gonna shuffle the numbers a little bit. Move the numbers around. The same story between 0 and 50. Wait. Do not write anything. Wait. Think about it. Just think about it. And go ahead right now. Start now. Come on, guys. Let's see. Few more seconds. Only one per number, guys. Only one per person, I mean. Only one per person. Right, so the moment you see the end, it's over. No numbers will be accepted below. That's the end right there. Beautiful. Let's go, guys. This is a 50,000 instant funding Ticktick trader. We are pushing right now. Good luck, everyone. Number 27. Let's see who is out there with number 27. Do we have someone? We have 28. That's not good. We have 27 AP. I see you are the first one. You must be the first one, 27 AP. No, we have another guy earlier. Mahmoud. We have another guy earlier, actually. Mahmoud is the first one. Sorry, guys. No, Mahmoud is the first one, AP. I'm going to share with you the screenshot. Mahmoud is the winner. 50K Ticktick trader instant funding. You have to reach out to me on Discord, direct message. There was a few probably milliseconds between you guys, but we're gonna go a round of applause and congratulations for our good fellas and a round of fireworks. There you go. Beautiful, guys. Right, so both of you reach out to me. Reach out to me on Discord direct message. I'm gonna do a print screen right now. Another one to have this secured as well. Beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for watching, fellas. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to it on Monday, as usually. Wish you a great weekend, everyone. Wish you a good time. Relax, enjoy your day. Enjoy your great moments. We're going to continue our trading. We got 2 winners for today. GCA, we've got 2 winners for today. I wrote it in the chat. BLT is the winner of the top 1 futures. And Mahmoud is the winner for Ticktick Trader. Talk to you soon, guys. Have a beautiful time. See you on Monday. Thank you so much.